Alright, hello guys, and welcome to MX5 World Sim Series 2025 Invitational League Round 7, and today we are driving around Ledenon. And this is the track where I have never raced before, and nor I have never drive around this track too much, at least, not with MX5. I drove a couple laps here before with Lotus 49, which is totally different car. So the first laps around this track with MX5 happened just like couple hours before the race, so I came to this race pretty much unprepared. That said, I'm starting from the 9th position, red lights, and away we go. Start was pretty decent. I was able to get a position there, or gain a position there. Someone was having pretty slow start. But yeah, I didn't have much expectations for this race. I just wanted to have a good clean run, get some decent points. And that's pretty much the story of my season this year. I don't have too much time to practice, unfortunately. I think I will have like a couple of races this year where I'm trying to put more effort, but most of the races are going to be me just tuning in a couple hours before the race and trying to maximize my results. Anyways, this is the opening lap. Everything is going quite well. I think I'm now holding 8th position. But I will lose a position. Was it not here maybe, but maybe this corner. Yeah, so Petr Marimon, he dives inside. I left the door open, and there I got demoted back to the 9th position, so the position where I started from. And also apologies for the low effort video this time. Also video that comes way too late. Usually I do this like 1 day or 2 days after the race, but now it's been almost 2 weeks, so we are actually having a new race this weekend. But yeah, I just was having a time issues this time. And after the opening lap, there wasn't much happening, so I skipped to lap 9 already. I was following Armin Slurmer and Carlos Horn quite a long time. They were like 1 second ahead of me, and I wasn't really able to catch them, so I was pretty much just driving around the track. Gap behind was also getting bigger and bigger, so no danger from there either. So yeah, lap 15 or end of lap 15, starting lap 16, little status update. As you can see, the gap behind, gap in front. It was pretty much the same, 1 second. Although we gained couple positions, so I'm now holding position 6th position, and Petr Marimon now is behind me, 6 seconds behind me. So people were having a contact up front, and we gained some free positions. But other than that, I was just driving around the track and trying to catch these guys. They were battling quite hard, but I think they were a little bit faster than me, so they were able to afford the battle without sacrificing their gap compared to me. So that tells something about my pace. Alright, end of lap 19, starting lap 20. Car number 5, Armin Slurmer, made a mistake from the last corner, so I had an opportunity to get alongside him. Got a much better exit from the last corner, so I was able to gain a position here. Just moving back to my driving line. I'm preparing for this upcoming left-handers. These were quite hard to actually nail, and I was already losing, like my tires were going off, so I was understeering like a lot through those corners. I was like maybe through the whole track constantly I was just suffering and struggling with understeering, and that will actually be a huge factor later in this race. But yeah, lap 21, as you can see, Carlos Horn was able to get away, so the gap is now almost 2 seconds, but he wasn't my main objective at this point. I was holding 5th position, I was having car behind me. I thought if I can just finish this race in this position, that would be great. So my main objective was to defend my position and keep the car behind me to the checkered flag. Alright, lap 23, here I make a little mistake, so I was trying to go around the corner as fast as I could, but as I was struggling with the grip, I understeered, went off track, then I was too scared to close the door, and yeah, I got demoted back to the 6th position, but it's still a pretty good position to finish the race. Of course, you never know what happens, so I was just trying to follow these guys as closely as I could. But now, this is the last lap of the race. As you can see, the gap up front actually increased to 5 seconds even more. So during those last few laps I was struggling a lot with the grip. I wasn't able to go around the track as fast as I was expecting to or hoping to. I don't know, maybe the guys, others are driving differently, maybe they are saving their tires or something, but I felt like my tires were completely gone before the race was over. Anyway, that was the race. As this was pretty like a quick video, I think this is good time to watch the standings a little bit. Of course, there are more drivers than what you can see in the standings. But yeah, I'm holding now 11th position after this race, so these are updated results. I have 2 races that I skipped, but we are allowed to have a few drop races in this season, so points will even out the more we reach to the end of the season. But yeah, I think my season has been pretty consistent. 51 was the first race was my best so far, then 43, 45, 45, 45, so pretty consistent results, and this is good position to hold now. And if I can just, you know, improve just a little bit, I think I can manage myself to the top 10, or at least I hope so. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thank you and bye bye.